Good morning. This is a 511 training weight vest. This is the TacTec. Just completed a workout by following the YouTube channel Gritty Soldier, which I will put a link in the description to. Short version is it's just a 15-minute workout. Every minute is an exercise for 15 exercises, 45 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest. We'll put an abbreviated portion of that right after this. Overall, this is a 600 denier polyester nylon, kind of replicating a plate carrier, and it makes it awesome for body weight based exercises. So, the Velcro here at this cummerbund is actually really stout, which is great because this is going to get beat up, especially if you're training for Murph and getting the runs in there. It can get as tight as you need it to really minimize that bounce. I'm not the smallest guy in the world, but I can really crank this in here and we have as little bounce as humanly possible. So I'll show a couple of the exercises where I was bouncing around with it. If we pop open this cummerbund, inside this thing, you're not beholden to one particular type of plate, but what I am using currently and have really good success with is the Rogue Echo weight plates. They're about 10 pounds a piece. Now inside this thing, these are in there. They're not the easiest to install, but you really have no worry that that plate is going to come loose. It's Velcro strapped through this thing into the body. Then we have another layer on this lip that will attach here. And this baby ain't going anywhere. Getting it out, a different story. We're probably not even going to bother. Needless to say, you can get 20 pounds in here very securely. The inner portion of it, we do have kind of a mesh. It's not the softest and most gentle in the world, but it's going to be a whole lot more durable. Like most kind of mesh, it is going to soak up that sweat, but that's just going to be par for the course with this thing. There are adjustments for your torso size. Pop open these up here, and then like a Velcro strap, you can shorten it or lengthen it. And those are also going to be not only Velcroed in place, but then you have this secure wrap that is over that. And of course, we have the requisite Velcro for all of our fun cool guy patches. A small pocket right up front that has a little bit of depth. So, phone, keys, small items. The iPhone that I shoot these on, it just fits to just barely kind of get the Velcro closed. So that's I think it's iPhone 14 Pro. So if yours is bigger or the case is bigger than that, it may not be all that secure when you're running with it. It did okay for me, but anything bigger, it might get dicey. On the back, no drag handle or anything, but we have Molly with a very soft fuzz Velcro on there. Patches, I'm not really sure that this Velcro is going to be stout enough to like mount a pouch if you wanted to on there. I'm not sure why you would. More Molly on the back for, I guess, cool guy cosplay. Other than that, the weight vest is great. I have no issues with the build quality. I've been beating it up for a little bit. I've had this thing for about a year. And it's a nice augment to whatever fitness regimen you might be on. I do primarily kettlebells and the rucking because I'm getting ready for some big events. And I'm a big fan of doing full body workouts, and especially with trying to get ready for Baton. Everything that I do, I want it to be like full body, 4 time, weighted, just spending more time with weight on because it's going to be hours and hours of that. So you can get the 511 TacTec on sale. I got this, I think, last maybe Thanksgiving, December-ish time frame at a really good discount. And the Rogue plates I got direct from Rogue, and they were having a hell of a Black Friday sale on those. So if you time it right, you can actually get a pretty substantial weight vest setup that with a really good build quality that isn't going to be that costly in the long run. Last thing that I almost forgot to talk about is the cummerbund themselves. It's a real soft, kind of stretchy material, somewhat reminiscent of like the Go Ruck Challenge pants, if that kind of gives you an idea. It's not tough dry, but it's kind of close. It's got a lot of that feel to it. One side is just plain. The other side, they do market it having a zip pocket on here, which I'm not really sure it's that functional. It'd have to be something really low profile, really flat, because otherwise when you cinch this thing down, it's going to be sticking right in your side. So even something like a card, you know, room key for a hotel room, something like that, I mean, there's a good possibility that's going to break or that's going to stab you in the ribs, so I do not use that portion. Other than that, I think we got it all covered.